Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And we have announcers, and they hear things that we don't. And to us. Okay. Hello, everyone. We're back. I hope everyone hears me all right. But here we are. Basically, we're in a different location because for once, we're not trapped inside that base killing everything. If you remember, we kind of finished on that. Asking the players. Hello? If any of you...
Hello.
Do you see beyond the edge of the black box, or is that only on my screen?
All I'm seeing is, I mean, I can take a picture and send it over to you if you want to see
No,
it.
but do you just see the map?
Yeah.
Okay. I have something
Just see the
offline
map.
that I'll bring
That's it.
into the picture later on then. Basically, it's a picture of the alien species you saved and a stormtrooper to give you an idea of like how tall they are in comparison. But, where is...
Well, we have doorways. I'm pretty sure we can infer what the size is from that.
You're taller than, you're taller than the doorway. I know that. Now, they can still, let you in. You just have to duck. Because they have people come in that have been there that have been taller. So it's like they have something set up already. They're they're used to it. But like their sacred places were probably never altered. For people that they probably never wanted to go in there anyway. So they're like, you guys can sit in there all you want. I don't care. Okay.
Now I'm wishing they'd look through the armory at the last place.
Oh, it's the last. Well, that was that was quite a long. Well, actually, don't forget that you guys do have, and that's not. Where is it? Did I close that one? Let me pull this open again. I can't find one of my. Basically, the next area, but I'm wondering if I had closed it and it's like sitting there somewhere. Which later on, after this one shot, we do have to go to a whole nother map. So, okay. Well, I have it now. So, to pick up from where we were, and from last time, the heat of yesterday's battle still seems to hang over the sands as the slave city lies quietly behind you now, the slave city one. While you're in the town just right nearby it, basically where slave city one was in the forest a little bit, between the forest and the deserts is where they live. And that's kind of the image you're looking at over there. Let's see, the last smoke of the pirate outpost drifting away in the wind, word is what you did spreads quickly among the Edestal. Now, just so you to know, I do have... Let me move things around here a little bit so you guys will know. There we go. So that's to give you a kind of, let me put it in the center so the viewers can see it too, an idea of what you're looking at as far as how they look. Now, let me find that. See, I started this and I more and more keep thinking, I need another screen. I need 3 screens minimum. One for the game, one for the map of where you guys are, and one for all the character sheets I have to look at. I thought it was good to have 2. I'll need 6 in the end. I'll look like one of those, the guy from, what was that? Where he's like sitting in the security room. They made multiple movies where there's a bunch of undead animatronics or whatever they are living there.
Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be like that, sitting in a room with my game running when we move. Okay.
I'll be right back. Gotta run the dogs out.
Okay. Run then, we will talk without him. Or once they watched you wear sideways glances, now they've gathered in small clusters as you pass, bowing their heads, touching clawed hands to their chest in a gesture you've come to recognize as respect. In the cool shadows of the stone alcove, the tribal priest, who first spoke for them, waits. Feathers woven into his crest stir in the faint breeze as he raises his staff and steps forward. So at this point, it's kind of a role play I put. So it's like, although, he can kind of understood you because he had to live with the Krath and convert what they were saying. And if you can, unless I may have you made, like if he says something, it's real difficult. You made an intelligence roll to understand. But otherwise, he just talks with a little accent to it. Because if you look at his face, he has no face. A little bit travels, and a lot of it's mental. Like basically how you have those microphones that sit on your head, and you can hear what they're saying. It's the same kind of concept with their whole head. But any of you have anything you want to say? Otherwise, he looks like he was going to say something. So you just let him proceed, or do you want to say anything to him? And I will at this point inform everyone, you're at full health. It's been a day or so. You've recovered, and you've come to see him because you're trying to decide what to do. And after you're done talking to him, your guys' plan is to go back to that base, get their working shuttle, which was like the one you took. It's just the one that came to find you guys. And you guys will proceed to a place they're going to tell you about. So, anything you want to say? Okay. Well then, he looks up to you, and through that kind of ironic, weird voice he has, you have broken the bondage of false star voices, the priest intones. His eyes reflecting, all three of them, the firelight of the small ceremonial brazier. Their visions now speak clearly. There is a hollow beneath the old stones, not far from here. The way into the dark place where the Star Stealers, talking about the guy who left, lies hidden now among those ruins. He gestures north. If you look at the image, you'll see a desert up top of the place. Across that desert, we know the place, but not the door. The ground is wrong there, thin. Voices say, you must find the opening yourself. And he marks the location on a crude map and traces a pattern in the sand. And it basically looks like a cluster of about 4 or 5 buildings. One may be a damaged building, or they all whatever, but one just like part of the walls. And says that's where, right there is where they take people, and they are kind of bagged at that moment. And go. And next thing you know, they're inside. So they don't even know exactly where it is. But they know that's where the entrance is. Because they don't walk far from the ship at that point. So if you land in that middle spot, you're within walking distance of where you are. So, quick drink there. What I should, I guess, do is find you my list of stuff for that ship. Let's see. Under use, Slave City 1. And there was an armory, basically. And that's where, if you guys were grabbing anything, and I'll cut and paste it here, and then we'll have a page if we want to refer to. But basically, even if it's not something you want, it's something you can take. Also take into account, the more things you take that are, possibly explosive, the more chance something may explode. So, but the ship is pretty solid. Like I said, it is a drop ship. It's just not capable of going into space anymore, so it's pretty solid. Where the hell is the armory? Oh, there's that droid maintenance base. So if any of you has droids and you want to keep them, you may repair them there. If you had one that has been broken you can probably repair it there. So,
Alright.
who dat?
Hmm?
Is that Bib or who? Or Darman? You two had robots, right?
Yeah.
And you still do. So if you need to repair them, put them back at full. There is equipment enough to do that. I'm wondering why I cannot find. Let's see if I deleted a page. Come on, open. What's this one? Nope, it's not that one.
Oop.
Oh, I'm looking and I still don't see.
Mike just disappeared.
Uh-oh. Well, he'll be back hopefully soon. He could have something. Maybe he's got a dead man switch because he had to go take the dogs out. And it disconnects him. No.
Oh.
How come that? Oh, there. God damn. I saw it like 8 or 9 times. I looked right past it. I'm losing my mind. That's nothing to do.
Yeah,
We knew that.
can't be it.
Okay, here we go. 24 frag grenades. 24 gas stun dose grenades. 24 tangler nets or adhesion grenades. We'll say 12 of each. 10 shock batons. 10 blaster rifles. 100 rifle power packs. 100 heavy launcher mass driver rounds. Some of these may sound unfamiliar to you guys, and that's because they've had to alter their technology while on the planet. 'Cause they've been here hundreds of years. Not 200 years, but over 100 years, that's all. 2 needler rifles. Shoots little like needle type nails. 1 hollow screen, which is a portable hollow projector field emitter for deception or training. 30 power backs, which is what you need for the hollow screen. 20 needler clips for the needler rifle. And it does not look like they had any spare armor. So that's what you guys have. Does anything there sound interesting?
I'll take the grenades.
All the types?
Yeah.
Maybe write that down. The frag and the gas and
Alright,
the
so-
tanglers. And the assault adhesive.
Alright, how many 24 frag?
Yeah, 24 frag, 24 doze, 12 tangler, and 12 adhesive. Big difference is the adhesive's better at capturing one person than net, or actually if you have a couple people in the same area, better chance. But the adhesive will like basically enough to like get one person in a nice little puddle. So let me go ahead.
I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, Fran.
We were wondering if you just didn't want to talk to us anymore. Let me open that one up. I just went through the whole list of stuff. Now, I can tell you again, because you didn't hear it, but a bunch of frag, gas, tangler, and adhesive grenades were there, but they're gone now. Although you can talk to someone if you want them. I think Darman's holding them all.
I was just gonna see if there was a blaster rifle of some kind.
There's 10 of them. There's 10 shock batons, 10 blaster rifles, 100 rifle power packs, which if you want to grab 2 for your gun, you're probably going to be good. 100 heavy thermal launch mass driver rounds. They fit on what kind of like a recoilless rifle ammo. 2 needler rifles. 1 hollow screen, portable hollow projector, field emitter for deception or training. 30 power backpacks. 20 needler clips. And that's what's here. Anything wanted.
I'll take the blaster rifle.
Okay. You just go ahead and write that then. It's only one thing. We won't worry about it's sitting on the ship because it's not really. You'll have it. So, but I will write these down because there's a lot of them. Like the grenades. He's like, walks in the room. Bet you didn't think I'd throw a box of grenades at you? Okay. Well, then we're good there. That's a couple maps I get to change or close. That's always nice. Okay. Oh. I do have one more map I need to. Not really. Well, it's kind of a map. But we're going to wait because if I do it now. Well, actually. I might go ahead and do it now and then I can have less of a problem later.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, because sometimes it takes a while to open a new map. So I want to set that up to start. And I can put us in the system. Well, here, I'll put the system to the little image so we can see something cool for the viewers while we're getting ready to fly over there. Let's see here, there. All this stuff I'm hoping will get easier after we get everything finally set up right. Okay. Now I got they're busy looking at something. Now us. I'm going to change us to kind of a sky map. Because you guys are flying somewhere. Because you're flying somewhere. And hopefully you have a ship with you. No, you do. Then you guys have to decide amongst the three of you who's the pilot. Because Morgan said last time she flew, you guys crashed. So she don't want to do it anymore. Come on. Move, you stupid little thing. There. Finally, you guys.
I can try it.
You want to fly? Okay. Then you guys can probably see what's going on. The only thing in the air as you guys are flying over will be an air whale. Your guys' decision of who's flying is, do you want to go talk to it or you want to stay away from it? I have that there for you guys to see the side, but we'll get to that point. Okay. These drop shutters is at knives through the upper atmosphere, crimson hull plating catching the light of the distant sun like a blood red spear. Remember, you guys are in a craft designed repaired dropship. So, like at the last base, which I should go ahead and transition back so they can see you guys. You guys, like at the last base you guys were at, you guys could have possibly landed in the town or in their home because they didn't know anyone else would be in that ship when you guys showed up. So, that part, you're still going to one of their bases. Actually, it's a hiding place to where their next mine is, which is where they're pulling out some of these weird ingredients, including spice, that you've seen on those lists. Beneath your boots, the craft dropship claws its way through the upper atmosphere. Crimson black armor plating creaks, the pilot angles the nose down, and the view outside the forward canopy shifts from black starfield to a band of a hazy blue. Inside, the lighting is dim and red, casting sharp shadows of the curved sigils inlet into the bulkheads. Restraint harness rattle as turbulence hit. The air smells faintly of heated metal and stale incense from some old craft ritual burned in the ship long ago. Ahead, through the transparent steel, the desert stretches to the horizon. An endless sea of ochred dunes and sun-blasted rock. Just to remember, or even for the viewers of this, is this planet, although it was once a moon, is still like multiple sizes of times of Earth. So it's huge, but not even its own planet, though, as far as that goes. It was a planet of the Rakata. It was a moon around Rakata, a hidden moon. Now, ahead through the transparent the desert stretches an endless sea of ochre dunes, sun-blasted rock. Somewhere below, lost amongst the heat shimmers, lies 4 or 5 ancient structures and a hidden entrance to the Alorna mines, relics of a vanished Saurian civilization. If you guys remember encounters you've had where you've seen fleeting glimpses, or the one time you were underground and you guys woke up in the room healed, that was the Saurians, who were the fully civilized species on the planet that is keeping an eye on everyone else and doesn't want to get in the way of their development. So that's where you're heading. I have to briefly ask how each of you is writing your descent. Examples: helmet on, silent, sharpening a weapon, fixing ammo, things like that. Or but basically, one of you is flying. I guess she's cleaning her armor. So how about you two that is left?
I am wearing full set of armor, checking my rifle.
Okay. And the blind man. He's reading a book.
I am. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. He found an old Sherlock Holmes book.
No, I'm basically meditating.
Okay. Your little Jedi
Yep.
work. So possibly, though, since you're meditating, go ahead and do a check on your Jedi, because something could give you a warning of something in the Force. There's very few things on this planet that has Force, though. That's why a lot of people didn't know it was here. And those that do have the Force are a mute species, so kind of personalized. So go ahead and do a use of the Force for me,
All right.
Mr. Jace Remora. I had to look at your name for a second.
Where did I put my damn character sheet again?
Oh no!
Oh. Oh no, I had to reload the whole damn thing, so
Uh-oh.
it closed it out on me. Hooray!
Do you have the thing open at all, the churn? Or are you watching online?
Oh, I'm in.
Okay.
I just had to reload because it wasn't showing any of you guys in the
Oh no.
Roll20.
We didn't exist.
What?
That was a long
Right?
time ago.
I'm like, I fixed it.
Okay.
Alright. Let me go here. Boom.
Okay. 29. I guarantee that makes it. So, pretty much, take the 10 points for average, 19. If you can get, next time we roll, a 19 or under on your use the Force, you get a free perception check. Like, to help against surprises and things like that. So,
Alright.
Okay, breaking through the haze as you approach the, let's see, as you get closer to the area. Everyone keeping an eye, so basically it would be the pilot and the pilot, that's it. Make a perception check for the pilot. Based on either using your computer for your, if you're using the ship, mechanics, if that's the direction you want to go, or your own perception if you're just trying to look out the Durasteel clear, transparent window to see what you need, and then you just need a 15. You already did it, though. I was still looking at that. You did it a long time ago. The computer, you're like, I got it on the screen! It's not a tumor. Oh, success. On your display, the sensor trace picks up something large and moving in the upper air. Like ship size. A diffuse contact that doesn't read like a ship. At the same, though, the size of it tells you it is. Through the canopy, you catch a glint of a pale blue far off to port, slowly drifting on some high invisible currents. You could probably guess what it is because what I showed you before. Plus, some of you remember them, the air whales. For the most part, if you remember, they left you alone last time. Although if you do get too close to it, those little those little bubbles you see on the side of it will shoot energy beams out at you. So you might want to keep away from it a little bit. That's up to you though. If you want to go look at it, and I'll let you. But you do know it's there, so you may respond now. Do you want to go play with it? Or you want to stay away from it? It's your choice,
Get
Mr.
up close
Ben.
enough to it without doing anything stupid.
You may be already there. Okay. So that's all right. You can be the second one to crash a ship. As the dropship continues its descent, the distant shape resolves.
Third.
A massive, grateful creature drifting on the upper thermals like some skyborn leviathan. Its hide modeled in shades of pale blue and lightning, with white and faint bioluminescent patterns pulsing along its flanks. It moves without any obvious wings, just a series of slow ripples along its body. Kind of like that one, the cuttlefish, I think it is, has the two fins. It's kind of a squid that go along the side that ripple as it goes through the water. That's what this thing's doing to the air. I just couldn't find the proper image to use, so I used a whale, and then I ran it through my AI. So with the information, that's what it gave me. So it won't affect you too much to see either. Pilot notices a heartbeat later. It seems to have noticed you and wants to play. So it dives toward your direction. You will need a pilot skill check. The higher, the better. You will need at least a 10 to start with to even play the game. Pilot 17, harder. It fit what you said you were doing anyways. You want to thread a path close to get a better look without risk. So, basically you landed about what you were trying to do. So you're kind of in that perfect little envelope. The drop ship shudders as you dip under the creature's projected path, giving it plenty of room though. Even from a distance, the size is humbling. It's basically a living island floating in the sky. As you pass, one of its great dark eyes rolls lazily in your direction. You even see the reflection of the ship as a tiny spark as it sees you. But you don't have to worry about the near hit that was in the possibilities. So everyone doesn't have to do an acrobatics check. We'll skip that section, as you guys are violently knocked around.
Oh no.
Here we go. Finally, you're reaching out. You can feel with your Jedi powers. I won't make you make a roll less than 19 because it's just embarrassing if you fail. Reaching out, you feel calm, curiosity. The creature is vast but simple. No hatred, just a contemplation of a giant grazing on a warm air currents. Not unlike the peaceful United States water buffalo. Just a huge creature that doesn't really care that you're there. But sometimes can be distracted by you, and that's about it. Not sure if you want other people on other planets knowing about this. Someone would see it as a great source of food. You want to hunt this. Could you see whale hunters on this planet? If it ends up in one of the Star Wars episodes, I'm going to be pissed. Well, I shouldn't be. I didn't create the term, the concept. It was in this module from the 80s. I just never got a chance to play because the system sucked. The module was great. The system just didn't work. You do stuff and you're like, no. You could hold your breath till you passed out in that game. Or till you died. Not just you passed out. You're dead. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. So what? The game said so. I hate those games. Okay. I need a perception check. Or use computer if you're the one gets to use computer. The computer can be used by someone else than the pilot, but not by two other people. Although one can assist the one and give you guys a +1. But I need 2 perception checks for looking out and looking for these ancient structures or buildings. Hoping they even look like what you guys would call a building. Well, that's Bib. So you guys just sit in the back seat and let him do everything, huh? You're like, hey, he's pilot. You just get me there safe. He did it. He's driving that way, so I might as well let you. Darman sees it. You're both like, yeah, it's right there. You know, everyone should see it. You're like, hey, you think that's the building? He looks over and he's like, I'm going to shoot you. Of course it's building. Okay, through the shimmer you spot shapes that aren't natural. Straight lines and regular angles, half swallowed by the dunes. 4, maybe 5 ancient structures, clustered around a shallow depression in the sand, like teeth in a missing tooth. So, where? Let's see what they're gonna do. I've got to, because I didn't want to have this have to like change pages. I need to move you over here, because actually you're going to be over there now. You know how sometimes it's like, no, I don't feel like playing. I will take everything away from you.
I don't want to.
It could take a whole fucking, I swear, sometimes. That's one thing I'm hoping in this move. The place we're looking at in Pasco, maybe, according to the lady who's next door was holding a yard sale and knows the person that owns it, 30,000. Which means I can use almost that much, or half that much, because we got to still take care of everything else in the house, to upgrade the studio for the game. Because if I'm going to try to make this into a way that we could both make money, I'm going to need to do the real thing. Okay. Where, oh where did your little ship... Oh, there it is, I think. Is that it? No, it's not. Let me go... Oh, to the other side. What am I thinking? I was looking for your guys' ship. I'm like, why isn't it here? Because it's over there. That's one thing. If I could just get a faster computer, I wouldn't have these problems so much. Let me get your guys' ship out here. Okay. There you are. Because you go ahead, Mike, unless you want to talk to everyone else, but you're the pilot. You may choose, but you can ask people. I'm not going to make you decide, and everyone else calls you the dick. Where are you guys going to land? Let me get back to the main map, as you guys can think about or discuss, or you're just going to let Mike decide. Because it's going to affect all your guys' day. Let's get the size of this ship correct. Okay. So, Mike, I need you to pick a spot that you think you would want to land. The more annoying the spot, there will be a difference in the chance of your success. But just for sake of the game, you guys will find out that why I'm asking is because you guys will go from this site and start searching. So there's going to be a walking distance. So if you guys want to check. Now, what was mentioned also about the water is you can see basically one building that has some water in it. It's coming from the earth through those little pores in the side. They almost look, oh, well, you're not sure what they look like from the distance. You'd have to get closer to them. I don't know why it was going to tell you. All of a sudden, you could see everything. But also in the middle, in the morning, because the low spot, there'll be a sheet of ice and basically water starting to dehydrate throughout the whole day. This whole structure during the night probably drops underwater about 3 inches. So some of the buildings will still have water in them. Now, Mike, Bib, Twillick, where do you want to land?
I was thinking like right about here.
Okay, let's see how long till that comes through. I see that. It's Pueple, because Bib's Pueple. Yeah, your little color thing will actually fit what color you are. I'm thinking on how I can use that on the Paranoia game, the weird one, where basically it'll be like, hopefully if I can set it up right, you guys will be like metagaming. You'll be in that world. The way I'm going to try to set up the screens, but that's what's taking so long on that one. So you land there. Here, let's see if this works. I'm going to hit the place party button. I may regret this. Because I don't think I've set it up for a long time. Okay. Oh, someone appeared. No. Bib showed up. What the hell's going up?
We're all stacked underneath him.
You could be, but I have, for some reason, I'm on, it's reloading. My screen froze up for a second, that's why it's reloading. I was about to bitch about it, but then it's like, don't tell anyone! And took it away.
Ah, that's okay.
No.
Yay.
I pay for
We
this
have a
game.
real.
Sometimes it annoys me because it's like, how much do I have to pay for a game that works? All of a sudden, my entire account disappears. Apparently, a lot more than I do. Okay. What? That's not the right page. Wow. It put me on the first page I made for the game. Like it booked all the way back to the start.
Oh no.
The one with all the figures on it. It's not that bad, but
Yeah.
still. God damn it. No, no. That's
Now you know
'cause-
what they say. Damn it, man, never runs out of damn munition.
yeah. Okay, now. Hey, wow, it worked. Except for she's gone. She's a traitor. No. I should get you a piece that looks more as yours should. See, like there's, I should get you all, either go one way or the other. You know what I mean? Have figures
Alright.
or bodies. I can make either. I paid for actually the Star Wars figures, so they don't call them Star Wars. They're Star guys or something like that. You know what they're talking about. You have
Yeah.
Woolly Man. The
Oh god, it's a Wookiee.
yeah, it is. It's blatantly a Wookiee. You have the alien traders. They're the Jawas. The whole thing is like, I know you. God damn it! Getting away with just changing the name shouldn't protect you. Okay. Now let's see. I have everything open that we don't need in the game right now. So let me close everything we're running. Don't need. Information on the dropship. Well, you guys are probably getting out of it, and so we don't need to worry about that. We are here because everything closed on me. Okay, which basically means, who doesn't? Someone on the map. Where are you? I think it's Darman again. He keeps doing that to me. Yeah,
What do you
Darman.
mean? I'm right there.
Yeah, you have no stats on your card. What do I need to hit you? 24 or 22?
You need a 26.
26.
my,
That's right. I'll never catch
Here's
up.
my prestigious class.
Yeah. What's your threshold?
My threshold is 29.
Okay.
God damn.
And your hit points, since you really want to offend them now.
84.
And he fights. Okay. Right now, we probably should. I was thinking initiatives. If you guys want to go ahead and kick out some initiatives. Jace, I want you to roll a dice that, like, we're all using the same dice, right?
Apparently.
Could be.
Oh,
Ah.
let me, for her, I'll cheat, and I'll roll hers. And then I'll yell at what she wants done, and then I'll take over. That way you guys don't lose a player. Because she doesn't feel like it. And that's fine. It's been actually, I've not slept a good night in a month. Because of this shit. Having to move. God, it drives me crazy. I have nightmares about that, and now we actually are. Okay. Hey, look, the player that's not here still beat you.
Hold on a second.
No,
Ah.
it's possible. She's still a Mandalorian, you know.
No, because my initiative shouldn't just be entrained. It should be focused because I have the fucking skill. So
Okay.
add 5 to that.
Well, go ahead and add 5 to the math, and I'll do it here. So that way next time it works
That's
for
a
you.
14.
Yeah. I'm
That's a
talking about
14.
on your initiative, you should be able to put a plus in. If you want to
Oh.
put it in there.
Yeah, no. I just hit the focus button on initiative there, and it'll add it in later.
So you roll it normally, and then you hit the focus to bonus it. That's kind of cool.
Watch, I'll roll again.
And I'll ignore it this time. See, now it took yours away.
Oh, completely ignore it. Yeah.
What'd you have, 24? Or what'd you
Nope,
have?
I had a 14. So
Okay.
I am at the bottom of the order. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. Put me at the
But
bottom.
that's cool. It works
There
that
we
way.
go.
Now we know. Okay. Now from here, what we're gonna do is, except for I guess she's gonna be there to support anyone else if they start doing stuff. So like if you get attacked, she'll be your backup. The 3 rest of you, starting at Bib and Cathar. Cathar? That's not your name. Why did it do that? And then, because on the character sheet, we have that down as the race. Then Jace. So what we do is the rest of you go someplace. Once you get there, I would say you need to be in a space, according to what they state, that you'll be within at least part of the square you're searching will be the edge of a building. Now that means all 5 of them, including the partial one on top. Now, if anyone gets within the range of the building in the corner that has the water in it, let me know. Remind me, because there's a perception check, because there is noise as you start getting close to that building. Basically, there's things going to go wherever water shows up.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Double check and making sure.
yeah. Chrissy, no. No.
Yes.
No, she's looking at me like she knows what you mean. Quit licking your lips like you're gonna eat me. Whoa. Hello, Ginger. Now she's like, damn it, Dad, I told you not to talk to that little bitch. Okay. Everyone go ahead, starting a bib, move 1 turn, which for you is 6. For Darman's 8. For Jace is 6, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I got you, kitty. I'm gonna look like an evil Bond villain, though, if you're over here. Yes, Mr. Bond. Yes, Mr. Bibb. I expect you to die. Kitty, go away. I need this space. It's mine. You can't have it. Okay. If you hit a space where there's something to search, such as you're at the edge of a building, first of all, I guess I'll let Bib do a perception check. Let me expose. Where is... Oh, my system restarted, that's right. I was looking for the chart where, basically, first thing I got to do when I get on here is pop out the chat line so I can see what's going on. But when it closes, it puts it back. Okay. And then it gives me a big listing of all the rolls that have been made so far. Stop it. Go away. Okay, last roll was a perception 28. Easy. You hear activity. Lots of activity over in that building. With that high roll, I'm going to let you know that it sounds very... remember the Kurabanda? That species, the monkey species. Well, it's like that, but much deeper and more, guttural. So, you may decide how
Life
close you want
science
to get.
knowledge.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me pull them up. Everyone else, go ahead and do your movement, and I'll go around and I'll have everyone check if they're within range of something on their turn.
I'll move there and ready myself.
Okay.
We can advance the turn order.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was looking at the other stuff. Sabai. Since you guys are like moving in a group that way, we'll put her like better within range, but not putting herself in range. Jace? You go all the way down
This
there.
way.
Oh. Let's have her move a little more to try to match the... She's up on top of that pillar pointing left to you guys. Okay.
Fair enough.
Go on over to Bib again. Bib did a life science check. Let me check that encounter. Because there are things there, of course. Where are you? bunch of random encounters and one setup encounter as far as they're there no matter what. Okay, basically the encounter setup. Heat shimmers above the stone as you cross the sand. Ahead, a white pool of clear water glistens on the rocks from the sun, ringed by smooth rock and scattered rubble. As you drew nearer, a sudden explosion motion breaks the stillness. But you'll have time to react, to like dodge or whatever. But basically, from a jagged crack in the wall of the circular rune, where basically it looks like the water is running from deeper in the stone. But there's some caves in those gaps. From it, a large, shaggy, ape-like creature bounds out on all fours and skids a halt between you and the water, rises to its full height, and begins howling, beating its chest and smashing a thick wooden club on the ground, hard enough to send chips of stones flying. Now, let me go back to the map. No, this is not Dora the Explorer. Map, map, map. Okay, I just have to. Although sometimes it curses me. Go back to GM. Change layer. Put them back on the map. There. You'll see one in the back, which actually, let me move some of these around, because he should be more towards the front, but he wouldn't have went out first. But hey, it's King Kong. No, he's twice the size of the others. He's obviously the alpha. Everyone can respond. I will also be using, though, his tactics are actually, it's an alpha's challenge, a social mental attack. The big baboon's display is clearly a warning. He paces sideways, never taking his eyes off you, teeth bared, muscles bunching under matted fur. Behind him, the crack on the wall is dark and still for now, but there are a total of 11, counting him, apes, just right there. What do you
Tactics knowledge.
Oh, when you did that to him? Well, first of all, it is an alpha. It is presenting itself as far as in anger. It doesn't want you near the water. But it's not attacking. So it's not going to instill unless you proceed forward and attack. If you get any closer, anyone that gets too much closer, will have to make, it will roll, and its number will compare to your guys' will defense. And what it is it's not that you run away, but you find yourself too unsure to proceed, or at least you'll have negatives if you do so. Now, according to it, from what it looks like, you guys aren't allowed to be here. Now, that only applies to the 3 of you up there. Now, do you guys want to do anything, or do you proceed forward, or do you guys just stand your ground for the ones up north?
I can use my knowledge tactics to see what I can do to get past.
What'd you roll on your life science before?
You rolled a 23.
23. That was pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that's me doing my therapy. I'm trying to think if a gorilla was standing at the edge of the river and said you could not. It was acting in a way that's like, you can't go forward. What could you do?
You shall not pass.
Yeah. What are you going to do to convince it otherwise? Plus, especially when it has the numbers.
We have grenades.
True. You could possibly scare them away. And if that works, proceed in searching the area before they return. But like I said, it looks like the top of each of the waters that's leaking in, it looks like there's a little bit of a cave over it, like it has airspace through the hole, and they live in there somewhere. They have an elaborate pattern. Caves, but it doesn't mean that'd be a safe place to go. Then there's also the water, which has the remnants of some fancily drawn pattern on the floor with some water in it, but nowhere is it deep enough that you'll end up knee deep or anything. But you would have to descend into the room to start searching it. Well, you can search the outside if you wanted. Now, what we will do is once you guys are searching, now we're going to go down to Jace next, but you will roll a die 10. You will roll the die 10, and if you roll a 1 and or 2, you're at a spot that has one of the few, there are more than one entrance down below. If you do not roll a 1 or 2, well, if you roll a 1 or 2, first of all, you're going to hit an encounter. There are a limited number of encounters, and once all those encounters are gone, you will then find the location. Or
Hooray.
you can proceed to find a way through the, they're actually known as Volturnian, which is the name of the planet, the moon, baboons. That's, more what they are than the Kuramanda. They don't seem to be intelligent at all. They are primal monsters, animals. But one thing you'll notice as you're getting closer to there, remember I talked about the frozen ground outside? Well, that would, of course, have the same smell of the most water you find on the planet, which is poisonous, mostly ammonia. But you do smell the water that's seeping out of the walls is regular water, which probably is why they don't want to share it. So,
I would like to try to roll for intimidation.
you're going to try to intimidate them?
It's a willpower save.
All right, but you're not bracketing.
No. You get. He gets. If we're going to go to fear, he will go first. And you will get to respond to see if you back down or are able to stay where you are. That's the only option they give.
Mover.
Now, you can start throwing grenades, which means if they all did retreat, I would give you guys 2 rolls per location. 1 to search the spot. 2 to see if something jumped out at you. Now, nothing may jump out at you. You may make the rolls. Or you just decide to declare war on them. Now, remember those random encounters I said? Okay, if you search inside here, because the random encounters couldn't exist in here because the monkeys would have killed them. Anywhere else, the random encounters. If you're in here and you can find the location, you can possibly find the way into the inner city, which is probably mostly what we're going to do today, which is either just going to be dealing with these monkeys or the other encounters. So, did you guys? Okay, do you want to throw a grenade, or how are you going to present danger? You're just going to yell at him. These apes are probably about a foot shorter than you. The regular ones, the big ones, about 2 feet taller. He's easily got twice the hit points. So you can imagine how much imitation you going will have to it. Even Morgan got online for a second and yelled, "That'd be stupid." So, or if you're throwing a grenade, the grenade may be impressive enough to scare them back. But I guarantee you that grenade has a more impressing to them than you're screaming at them. The little ones, maybe you could. But that means that you have to pick off the big one. If you pick off the big one, maybe the other ones would run. Basically, I'm to leave you guys open on deciding how you wish to deal with this situation. Just certain limits, like you can't you can't scare the alpha without adequate show of power. If you guys want to talk about it, we can go ahead and deal with Jace's, which might only be a die 10 roll. You guys want to do anything?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay, well, Jace, you go ahead and roll a die 10. Now, part of that making fun would just let you know what Life Sciences would have told you, too. You weren't dealing with a pissed off cow. It was a baboon.
I am sorry.
Hey, Ginger, I'm busy. Now, go.
If you specified anything,
Does Jace not have his character sheet anymore? Or
I have my character sheet.
can you roll a die 10?
Okay.
Hey, you guys. I know you're in heat. I ain't getting a kitty for you.
Roll the D10.
Ah,
I got an 8.
8. So,
Alright.
you found basically describing the building. It's mostly irregular like you would expect, but it is cut stone. They aren't pressed sand. Like racks that had to been moved in. Kind of like if you found an ancient Roman place nowadays here. But
Okay.
the also along it and along the ground are a series of dried husk of plants, kind of like vines moving up the side of the buildings, but they're all dried, crackly. But from where you searched, you didn't find anything in the first round. Okay, I'm going to yell at the cats.
Okay.
It's in the bedroom.
She started it.
I believe it. Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Keep doing it.
The only
Silly
good
kitty.
fucking pet right now is Lana.
Yeah, that's true. Where's Akasha?
In there.
Okay.
Doing the same thing those two are doing.
Out here. Okay. That's not fun. That doesn't fit the definition of fun. Okay. Well, he searched the walls there. He didn't find a thing. So, back up here, we have you two with Sabai watching.
Any chance I can move?
Oh yeah, you can move. You can move to another area, but you can't roll to search that area.
Oh, I was just gonna move it inside,
Okay. Search from the inside.
and then we'll deal with that. And then we'll deal with that later.
Okay. Well, we'll start with Bib then. Let's flip this back around. I'll act like I use the turns. I don't much, no. I should more. Bib, what do you wish to do? You see the two that are watching you. There's one up on the top, a couple of them on top. All the ones that are inside the hole are actually inside, so you don't hear them as much as, or you don't see them as much as hear them. The only thing is, occasionally the giant one will like rise up, like a Gigantopithecus size, and look over the stones, kind of like making noise and watching. And occasionally you'll think of like moving forward, and he kind of moves like, oh, okay, we doing this? Occasionally smacking the ground. He's the one that smacked the first time and actually cracked the ground. He's holding the club. Probably would be better described as a stalactite that was broken off.
Well, I guess if they really want to do this, why not? Let's just start shooting.
Oh, God, why?
Because I'm a jackass and I don't give a shit.
That's why you're thinking. That's why. That's why I hid inside the building before this started. Okay, let me
Oh,
see.
Did I hear all that commotion over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get some initiatives.
Well, then I'm just
Hiding. Okay.
ignoring it.
And you're looking for the entrance. Maybe you'll find it while they're busy. You'll tell them afterwards,
hope so.
hey, we didn't need to go that way anyways.
And it.
Okay, let's see. Let's get their initiative. And just for simplicity, we will. Oh, they only got a 10. Lucky you guys. I was gonna like just use the same for the master. They all go at the same time, or the alpha. God damn it. Okay. There we go. So starting up with Bib. You're the one that starts his action. You're going to do what? How? Here. Do you want to be able to hit the lead one? And basically wait for it to step forward? What do you want to do?
Yeah, because I'll take the time to aim for where he pokes his head out.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him to one of the points where... God damn it. Okay, good. I moved him. And there's one underneath him, isn't there? Yeah. Let's move him out here. Nope, wrong one. Oh, that's right. He's on the same square. The big one's too damn big. Okay. So at one point, basically, he would have stepped up on the steps. And kind of like front legs up on it, back legs still down there. Because it's like 3-foot drop is all. And you take a shot at him. So he, to be hit, has... let me double check. He does have more hit points and everything, and more damage he does, but I think his defense, his numbers are just all the same pretty much. They didn't evolve enough. They only to hold weapons and make them, but not to like go melt steel or anything. So they didn't get skills yet. Let's see here. Oh, look. It's in the way so everyone can't see. I blocked the entire table. There we go. Whoops, gonna save that. Go away. Okay. Because I didn't have the character sheet pulled out already. And you need... Wait, I thought I had it on there. Yeah, I did. 17. So to hit any of them is a 17.
Okay, so I am going, like I said, I'm going to take the time to aim and then shoot.
Well, especially since you're starting the combat and you're not doing a physical charge, so it's just making noise at you. You hadn't shot at it yet, and not many others have. So it doesn't know otherwise. So.
Okay, so if I hit this, an extra D8.
Okay. Roll your attack. $12? Probably not. Okay. So next is Darman, who, if you go up on that little half wall in front of you, you will have a bonus, except for there's one right near that corner that you'd have to fight straight up. The other one's on the other wall. Everyone else is inside and out of sight. But once you take that spot, you will have a +3 because you have the high ground against your foe.
I'll then climb check to get up it.
Okay.
We don't have climb.
Or you can fly. You want pilot, or you have that ability to let you just do it, don't you?
Yep. No pilot check.
Okay, go ahead and do your movement then. And you attack that one right in front of you. It's still 17 to hit. Ooh. Well, that hurts it. The one in front of you, I take it. Let me move this map over here. My glasses. What the hell? He takes how much damage is that? 14? Okay. You better, I hope you don't affect every single one of the characters. Please work properly. Bam! Okay, how about everyone else? Aha, we're good. Sometimes I actually do it right. A little more often lately than before, of course. Okay. So then we have Sabai, who needs. Let me go ahead and open her up, so I can just use her character sheet. Damn it! I deleted her. Can I bring her back? No. Does anyone remember what her initiative was? It was 25, right? Let me see, where is she? 26? I say Elise was.
As I remember.
Okay, no, that's fine. Adjourn. 26. Okay. Well, we'll have it correct next time. And I wanted to open her character sheet, which happened to be right by the turn order, and that's why that happened. Moving it. And so once I have a character sheet, I'll just leave it open on the other computer or screen. Okay. There we go. At least I think. Open character sheet. Maybe I gotta use the fancy, abracadabra. Oh, it's turned black. It's working. I have a dice pitcher. And we rolled a hit with Blaster. $26. And we'll just go with the thing she shot at whoever shot before, she said. -20. Oh, that makes that easy. 1 explodes. He exploded. And you go up there, you said? Okay. So, then, well, that's not in order. Let's flip this around. So, Bib went, Sabai went, Darman went. Jace, I guess it was correct. For some reason I thought the baboons went before you. Nope. Jace, what do you do? Stay where you are, or you go to a wall and search? You're like, what? I just woke up from a nap.
I'm thoroughly searching this building.
Okay, move to a spot so we can keep process. Basically, moving every turn, you'll move 1 space. And once we find either the opening, or you run out of building, and then you go to the next one. So, I don't know, let's put you... Come on, you gonna move? Gotta move! Move!
Well,
He's not moving very
I will
fast, is
start. I will start right here,
he? Okay.
towards the beginning of the entrance there.
Okay.
Yay.
Roll a die 10. What?
Are these harmless?
No.
Did those 4, did those 3 start attacking them first?
No, they attacked.
Or
So
Bib opened fire.
these attacked these guys.
No. He and him shot at the apes. I'm filling in Morgan. And started, because they're like, well, we're just going to have to clear them out anyways. And then you took it and finished it off. That's what happens when you leave me with orders. But you didn't start the shooting. You shot it afterwards to finish it off. Is there a change in plans?
Can you see? I'm Germany and they're Poland. I want them too.
Yes.
Good God.
Okay.
Baba Yaga says hi.
You got a 4. Okay. Back to you guys up there. Oh, no. Well, actually, me. We're going to have one baboon, move around the top, and go. Let me try to move it over to him closer. That's close enough. And I have their stats. I know I do. I just have bonus to add to them for. Oh, okay. And there they are. This will be easy, really. I only got 2 things. Okay. Its first attack is actually, it looks like, a slam. He just runs at you. So what do I need to hit Darman? A 26?
Yeah,
See,
Let's see what my chances are. I don't think good.
no balls chance.
Yeah. He hits you. And what happens? Nothing! And he bounces. Okay. I'll have to do more next time. This one, the big one, is going to move forward at the big, smelly, green guy and take attack. Starting with a slam, before he throws you, just charges his shoulder. And damage will be, for him, +3. Oh, well, it doesn't matter when you roll 5. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. No, because he has +3 on both. Okay. The others aren't really prepared for, like, usually it's one that dealt with it and it's done. So they're not ready to swarm forward yet. So, we're back to Bib.
no.
Big guy's looking at you.
I move back.
Okay? And you poke him in the testicles. No. You tell him, Kong, you are one of my heroes.
And
Step back and fire.
No.
I'm just guessing.
going to use.
Well, you have to decide what weapon. Oh! I guess I should have also counted. You both have robots with you. It's on the ship.
Yes.
Or they're with you and they're just standing behind you. So let me see if I can, just because if we don't do this, we're going to like forget about them. Forget about them. Oh,
Forget about him.
let's see. Let's see if I can find one on this chart. Hey, shut up. No one likes you. You know you don't know what I mean. Oh, I would, be meaner if they knew. No. Oh, come on. Hopefully I won't need to leave the character sheet or the battle scene again, but any kind of robot will work me at this time. That works, except for I don't have their fucking stats. I think I can copy. I think I remember them somewhat. But that one don't have stats. How about that one? No. Well, we just got to remember. Oh, wait! I can just plug in a sheet to it. What am I thinking? Okay. So now I go back to your guys' sheet. The helicopter of death is flying above us right now. Just dropping dead bodies. No, I mean, picking up people from the hospital. Okay.
Dropping dead bodies all over the place. Total chaos.
It's great. I love it. I search the pockets for money. So we have paste one. Come on. There. Now, I just take that. And, well, that's not the name of it, but that's all right. Call it Craft Combat Droids. Okay. So, it should still be accessible to you guys, although I don't have all the information, but at least I think you should be able to roll them.
Really?
And then I'll just copy that. And put one by each of you. Yours is just down below you because, you know, we couldn't just jump up. So this means also you guys can start using them on your turns. And we'll just count them as extensions of a few guys. So, back. That means, oh no, now there's more on the, god damn it. I think I have it all. Now there's more and more things up here. Okay. So, Bib went. You backed up. And did you attack at all? Or do anything?
Nope, waiting for you.
Okay. You have action left. What do you want to do? You and your robot.
Shoot at him now.
Wait. Okay, then we're gonna go with well, because they're not any damaged already, so Sabai holds. Darman, what do you want to do? There's another one that attacked you, and others are heading your way, but they are delayed by his turn, so you may take action
I'm
for you and
Going-
your soldier.
gonna toss a grenade at these two.
Okay. The one's over, I take it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good thing you pointed that out. Roll. You need a 17. Damn it. So you make a big explosion, though, which does raise their fear factor a little bit. Which means I roll on a chart here. Die 20. There's a chance something random might happen about the pack mentality. 6. All good. Okay. Now, how about your
And my
robot?
F droid will shoot this one.
The big one? Or the one near you?
Yeah, if the chart was still around. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, it's close enough.
Wow. That hurt. Those robots don't play around. Okay. Now, then we're gonna have Jace. You search, roll die 10. It seems like they're shooting. They're only like pulling a trigger one time while you're searching an area. Oops. 2. Oh. Well, that means you found something. But we will get to that soon. We're going to go a couple up here then, and then come back. So, baboons. Okay, first of all, I will mention they're not savage killers. Some of them, when hurt, are actually seen to back up and then dive into the cavern. So, and then the rest, take these 3, 1. And then these all pretty much be seen to be heading this way. No, about there. Well, he will charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's where he's going to end up unless you stop him. But that can happen. So I need to roll for it. And gotta give him his plus. Actually, you get to use that button. Oh shit! How'd that happen? Okay, that doesn't look right. Let me. I'm gonna try one thing, and then we're gonna see if something happens if I just don't do anything. And I'll know if there's something wrong in the system. But slam normally. Nope. Well, so instead, though, he ends up right there because he gets stopped by the robot. And they kind of collide. So the robot can enter hand to hand next round if it wants by bit. The others all just moved forward. Oh, we got 3 over here, which all need like a 26. So, using their clubs. 2, 3. Let's see if I can stack these up. 1, 2, 3. 20, 20, 19. And that was on. Nope. Good shots with that club, but they need a 26 to get into you. So they're beating on you with these big old rock clubs. Let's go ahead and turn this around a bit. There. We'll put him over here. Oh, ain't gonna do it. I found a way I can do it, though. I can tell it to ignore snapping. But for now, it don't matter. Those are jumping on you. Geez, where'd he go? Oh, he's still there. He doesn't seem to be. That's weird. You have 3 on you.
What now?
Well, a baboon disappeared on me.
Maybe he really had to poop.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, There he is. He's underneath you. Okay, there's 3 of them. They're just one's underneath you. Got it. There, they're just piling up on you. So, we are now back to Bib and Kong. Well, Bib and your robot.
We're gonna shoot him.
Okay. Finish him off. Do it.
Finish him.
That hit. And you got one more attack. He's alive still. Ooh. Okay, he's still alive. But yes, you guys both put holes in him. Okay. Next is Sabai. Well, then he's going to need to shoot. Because there's a fight now, as far as there's one out. Okay. One. Bad. And shit. I should have tried this one. But I'm using that for the robot now. Oh! Ow! I regret it!
I regret nothing.
It dies. Blam! Gone. So now I have a unless I roll a 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. And unless I roll a 1 on a die 6, they don't stay. 3. Oh, there's 1. 1. Think this is it. Okay, nope. So, let's go ahead and move a bunch out of here because they go running back into the walls.
Back
Except
to the
for-
monkey pit.
Yeah, they go jumping down and then into like the water pits and that, disappearing. I'm trying to move them. Oh! They moved too far. Oh, that's right. I know why. Well, okay. What time we got?
8:26.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. Now, as you guys are finishing that up, and they basically, except for one stayed, but since only one stayed, they were basically those that felt to be alpha, they were going to start fighting or, but it's only one, so everyone pretty much agreed. So he just kind of like slowly slumps in after everyone. But there is a slight chance of encounter while you're searching those areas. So there's kind of the encounters cleared down, but not exactly. But over here, we have,
Uh-huh.
with Jace, his little fun encounter. Which-
Oh no.
started with, let me go ahead and move some things around here. The first one, which we actually saw a neat thing on TV the other day about them. Remember those weird looking vines that were in the wall? As you're looking around at stuff here and there, you start to notice they're like moving a little bit towards you.
Oh. Oh, God.
And then suddenly, one lifts from the wall, ripping free, and comes at you. So, I need to grab Tangler vines.
Motherfucker. Of fucking course it would.
Oops, that's not the right one. That's a snake. Easy to understand from this height. Now, just so you know, I said that though, does mean that's all. There's a whole encounter to it. So, as you settle into the overgrown stone-cut ruins, you see the old structure half eaten by vines. Mostly they hang slack and harmless until they start to feel your warmth and start to resolve, start to move, and then suddenly from the sand rips up, like it seems like the root section, like a reversal plant should be working, and it's holding itself against the building. And comes flying at you. It's almost completely wrapped in thick green growth, like nature is trying to pull back toward, pull you towards it. So, for starters, we will clear this initiative. And me and you will get encounter checks. Because it's just us.
Yay.
They already did enough
What would
fighting.
you like me to roll?
I'm trying to roll his initiative. I was trying to find the character sheet. Okay.
Okay.
Roll initiative. Oh, I only have a 4. It's a plant. What do you expect? It's not that quick.
Yay, 16.
Okay.
Dear God, I am rolling low today.
Where'd it?
Alright. Yay.
It didn't put it, but I can put it. You got a 16. I don't know why it didn't do it. Oh, there it is. Maybe because you had one before and it deleted it. Oops. Because it redid it all and like changed mine back to 4.01. Yeah, I'm flying now.
Okay.
Okay, so first, you will get to go as you see this. Let me pull it up again. Okay. As the PC approaches the wall by the door, you need a perception check. Actually, I roll perception. Post by the vines. Okay, no, go ahead and do a perception check. 5, you got it. Okay, on success, you notice some vines are coiled a little too neatly around a door frame, and their thorn glistens with a faint oily sheen. You made it, so it did not surprise you. So you got initiative. Usually I would roll for groups to see if they saw it, but you're kind of busy and away from everyone, so what the hell? sometimes I find sections that I like was working on the night before, and then I went to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I come back and it's like right in the middle of a like line is a bunch of
Yeah.
numbers because a cat started playing with my keyboard when I wasn't paying attention. So I got 8777777 898989. At least it's not, you know,
They're helping.
so.
Or at least
Yeah,
they
they're
think
learning.
helping.
They're trying to. They're evolving. So
Okay.
you need to hit it a 13.
So what about the ones that are coiled behind me?
It looks like a lot of it
Really
has.
resonate.
Basically, this one it's going to attack until, but it could be later on. You could run another one into another one in the area. But in this area, this area where you're searching, which I should move it more over to that area. It is the only one in that area, so there might be more later on. You don't know. But you only need a, what was that? A 13 to hit it.
Okay.
So it's coming at you, or it's moving around and it's getting ready. It's like circling, like it's going to attack.
Well,
You could also possibly
then-
do something and make yourself so it doesn't notice you if you know what that would be, or if you have a force ability to do something like that. But right now, it's kind of perceiving and getting ready to strike.
Oh, well, then. Seeing as I noticed the ones with the oily sheen to them,
Yeah.
I'm going to test whether or not it's flammable.
Okay.
I'm going to ignite my lightsaber on top of it.
Okay. I will say, looking at the Tangler Vines Touch armor class, which is 13 also, because it doesn't really have any defenses. If you can get a
All right,
13,
well then.
you'll hit it with your lightsaber.
I'm assuming with an attack roll.
Yeah. You just hit it, and that's
Okay.
basic, because it's pretty simple. It's not hiding. It's not dodging.
Oh,
Yep.
Shit.
27. 18.
And I
And
crit.
there is a fact about these things, which I believe the others had already found out, but no one. There's not been much chance to go through everything that you guys have experienced here. But I think someone has discovered this before, that I do think they do have a weakness.
I'm going based off of unfounded knowledge.
Yeah. Okay. For starters, then, straight up, it just doubles damage. So, 18 is 36. So it definitely has taken over half damage from it. It is on fire, which means, knowing that, you could possibly get them before they start moving next time. You know, knowing that is an option.
Hmm.
So, it is on fire, but it's now on fire and getting ready to strike.
Hmm.
What do you
Well.
do? Well, it's its turn. I guess it doesn't really matter what you're going to do.
Exactly.
It's going to
I'm
go.
waiting until the next turn.
First, it's got to lash you. Basically, it flies around you like multiple. Then it pulls you into a spot wherever it's feeding. First, it's got to grab you, though. Without doing that, it can't do much else. So, 25.
Oh dear God.
It's got you.
Yep. Of course it does.
And 24 points, which is what you're being held, or how much damage you took as it hit you. Trying to knock you out before it swallows you.
Jesus. Well, that's more than my damage threshold.
So you drop down 1 on your body. There's like a
Condition.
your condition thing. Okay,
Yeah.
you took a big old freaking smack. Now, well, that kind of caused a little issue in your favor. Luckily,
Mm.
is once it's lit, it keeps burning.
Mm-hmm. That's what
And-
I was counting on.
Yes. So, it takes the same amount of damage for a second round, which was how much? Double 36?
36.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And at that, it disappeared. It's dust. We'll go down this way with it.
Its corpse is still burning, correct?
Well, a bit of it. But as you look around in the room, I would say there's probably a good, 1 or 2 other of these around the room. Kind of like in the wall. You can see those the greasy spots. They're flowers. Now, the odd thing, though, is the one you did deal with, let me pull up a little detail about it. Something they haven't really noticed much. Soldiers opened a grenade to clear the area. Auto fire. Lightsabers cut the way through and light it on fire. It's completely listed here. Now, one thing is when it did the damage it did to you, when it tore the holes, the damage was a lot higher than the pain looked. So whatever it is, it numbed the part of your body it hooked. So, it did some pain relief on you right there. But as you follow back the burnt tendrils, which are, like you said, they're heading back, do a life science check.
Oh, God. Okay.
5.
That's
no.
5.
No. Okay, the only thing you found was the automatic thing, which is the thorns. Well, they can help against pain, but they equal to the damage they're doing most of the time. But they also will knock you out after a while. But there's this strange bottom of the hole where this thing came out of. It unwrapped around a fruit it was sitting connected to, like a potato almost, on the ground. But it's almost like a surface like a strawberry. But it's covered with those same thorns. So whatever power, abilities, or bonuses the thorns have are definitely in this. So if you want, this is something that if you had more knowledge in pharmaceutical areas, it could have an extra bonus. Matter of fact, because we're getting here towards, finding out, because with them, they've actually got to the center now. They can go down and dig around, and as long as they don't get jumped, they don't get encounter checks. So, but
Nice.
you do find little piles in the corners of the sunken water building, piles of these fruit, like partially eaten. And there's a larger quantity of the darker gray hair in these areas. Like they ate them and shedded some. Like in these areas, they were like staying here and eating these things. But from the teeth mark, you have to assume it'd have to be the older, or they would be eating them, the oldest, because the teeth marks are jagged and broken, where the big ones had definitely, almost in some points, double rows on the side of their teeth.
Mhm.
So, In short, if anyone has well, who else has a life skill that might want to check on it? I think Bib had a pretty good one.
As far as I remember, yeah.
Life science knowledge.
Yeah.
Yep.
He says, this fruit, good. You look at it. Do you have equipment to use to try find out more, or are you just basing it on knowledge you know?
Let's see here. I got survival.
Let's see here.
I've got a tech kit, but I don't think that's for translation only.
Yeah, so don't worry about it if you don't have anything. There was something in the first pile of stuff you got way back, but it could have been lost or used by now.
I'm
There-
like,
there was for-
survival would probably be the best. Yes,
Well, what it
well,
is, it'd be something that you could put it through and find out something's chemical composure. But from what you can get just by looking at it, is it seems the older were eating it, and it was helping them survive longer as a species. That's why the one is so big, because he was over 300 years old. So this fruit is actually will affect aging process. Will slow it down. It won't reverse it. It will just slow it down. So it's something that if you think on a planetary scale, it's going to be something people are going to worry about or think about. But basically we have two people. We're going to take turns. First, we will do Darius. You will roll you will roll a dice 10 first, followed by the die 10 is to see if you found an entrance. 1 to 2 is yes. Die 10. The die 6, if you roll a 1, you can get the attention of one of the apes that are hiding. Otherwise, nothing happens. So those are your basically encounters, and we're going to see if you guys find the entrance before another combat starts with them. Otherwise, Jace can decide he can keep looking around because you found the one encounter. There are possible other ones as you're looking around up there for another entrance if you want to stay there and keep looking. You've only barely looked in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around in here, but if I see any more of them greasy vines,
Oh, yeah. No, we're assuming,
I'm
first of all,
immediately igniting them.
yeah, I would say in this area, until you enter a new area that has them, you've walked around and there you found 3 other spots. 2 against the north wall and 1 against the east or the bottom. You know, there was 1 on one side of the doorway and 1 on the other, and 2 on the far side. You burn them out, so they will not be an encounter anymore. But don't worry, I have other ones. So
I know.
you move, you roll. Well, we'll say first of all, it should be there. So we're going to start with Darman. Roll a die 10. Okay, and a die 6. If you roll 1, it will be one of them damn apes again. But otherwise, they're all high. Oh, yeah, damn it. Okay, so you were sitting here. Well, apparently, looking. And although we had said, but I just got to move them out of the way a little bit. Promise they're underneath the other. That's bad power putting it on that side. Okay. So I do need 1 though. So I got to move that over. So I can have 1. Just 1. Give me 1. Okay. What we're going to do, though, is it doesn't mean necessarily it attacks you. I'm going to have you. Do you have an intimidation, or do you have something besides just a charisma rating? Because charisma will be
I
a
have
15.
intimidation.
You do have intimidation. Straight up intimidation. If you make it at all, it
Wait.
succeeds.
We don't actually have it. That was initiative.
No, okay. Then it said something equal to.
5%.
Intimidation would most likely be underneath deception,
Okay, yeah, go ahead with that.
classified as that.
Yeah. 16, no problem. So, you basically, because it is not a leader, it's watching you as you're looking around. But it is watching from the distance in the cave. If you want to proceed into the cave, which is where the water is coming from, that's be more of a problem. And actually, after you get in like 5 to 10 feet, it starts to narrow. So basically, the apes have to crawl through it to whatever they have on the other side. But you do hear, as you're in now one of the holes, starting to look for an entrance, sounds on the other side of that hole, which means there are probably a larger amount of younger ones or other ones back there. You know, they're just basically, now they've quieted down because they're kind of worried what's going on. It is watching, but it will not let you proceed. As long as you leave it alone, it won't do anything. What do you do? If you attack, you'll get first shot, of course.
I'll attack.
You are? Okay. 17, I think you said. Yeah, 17. 33, 13. Okay. Okay. Well, it's probably going to run off unless I roll a 1 on a die 6. 2. Oh, well, sorry, it was the other way around. I meant it was backing off unless it's brave enough to decide to do something. Once hurt, it's not stupid. It doesn't believe in an afterlife. He leaves. Runs back into the wall. So you could proceed if you wished, and since you can proceed, I will allow you to have an additional die 10 check for that area. Otherwise, you'll have to move over one area. But because you can go deeper in that area, you get an additional free check. That would be die 10. 1 to 2, and you got it.
Wait,
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. No, I was having you roll die 10. Because you're looking, because basically when you cleared out that cave, it opened up a space into the wall so you're able to check the same spot a second time because you backed it up. But you don't see the monkey anymore, the baboon, it's left. So if you roll die 10, you can check this wall deeper in the hole that you were checking. And if you roll 1 to 2, you will have found an entrance down below. Actually, I'll say it's because it's a little more work to find the entrance inside one of these caves. I'm going to give you a 1 to 3 because you'll have to, not always are they going to have one back off. So it's like an extra reward. So roll a die 10 for you. It's just kind of a random check. It's not really skill related. Okay. Darman, die 10.
Yes?
I need a die 10 from you. Oh, you got it. Okay. Well then. He actually, when you backed off that monkey, found out it was standing in front of a wall entrance that once pushed, actually slid back and moved to the side. The sound of the way it moved was much more like whatever's moving it has to be mechanical as far as modern mechanics. It was basically hiding an entrance, it looks like. And it does go into another, I do have another whole section, so, well, I guess the only thing I need to check before we're basically we found the inner city is, we'll give one more check to Jace because he hasn't heard that you guys found anything yet. So do another die 10 check.
Okay.
Okay. If you fail, it won't matter then. Yeah, okay.
Four.
You're safe. You failed. I guess you guys would have told him you found the entrance.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, I'll give you a view of it. We'll take care of it next time, but this is just the way it had problems with it because the way it was organized, but let me go ahead and I'll show you. It basically goes in levels down, multiple levels all the way down. Like basically there's only so many, but then some connect, some don't. A map should have came up. The
Yep. Well,
Yeah. I have one up here that was just so I could remember to make sure the size was correct. So I don't even know if you can see this guy. Yeah, he's only GM level. Okay. Now, what you saw, what you basically, you came down in the middle. There's that open space. This is just directly down underground. As we got, it ended up this time it did darker blue to me instead of black. But because black was too hard to see. So basically we go deeper ground, deeper ground, deeper ground until basically we get down to the bottom one, which is just an example of its size. And we will also on the bottom half move to doubling the size of your figure because that's like a closer map of what you guys saw everywhere else. This is the entire underground. It's the Alorna city, which let me check here. Let's see if I can, because it is still, hey, you guys are just so, you made me accidentally close that. There we go. Okay, it's still there. Okay, you guys actually had 3 more possible encounters. Check around up there. Remember the Morda? The scorpion/dragonflies? We had some of those wandering around in one of the walls, like in a hive. Actually, all the way across the outside of the building, like across the entire map, or about half the map actually, is a thing called a slither. It has like 180 hit points. And of course, there's some burrower snakes, but we don't have to worry about that. I didn't think you guys got through it all. I'm going to just check quickly to see if I got a quit minimizing that one. So I keep forgetting if I minimize it, no one sees anything. But I'll just let you guys see the map. That's, like I said, I came out with, tried it different ways, and it's actually 2 maps put together because it's just it was a weird 3-dimensional map they gave me. And when I tried to convert it, it said, what? So, I'm trying to open up the original stuff and see if I can get some additional information like what the material behind this wall looks like. It does mention about the doors, more like you can hear like when it moved. It didn't drag like an Indiana Jones thing. Let me see here. Okay, let me ask people. Does anyone use Comet as in players for the Messenger, or are you guys stuck to Microsoft Edge? Does anyone know?
huh?
A new messenger called Comet. It came in because my AI pointed to it, which it could be bullshit, really. You know what I mean?
Kind of sounds bull.
Yeah. I actually, oddly enough, after that class, the internet class, I had something that's been kicking around in my computer since then. So, nothing comes without getting some kind of punishment out of it, it seems. Okay, open. I'll just leave everything as it is. Fuck it. It's like originally, I swear I had unlimited pictures, and now I have less than unlimited. Well, I still get hundreds done, but it doesn't want to listen to me. Come on. Is this part of the first punishment? Because I hit it and it's taking forever to open? Like, no, I don't want to, Devin. Oh, okay, it's opening over there. I gotta convert. Basically, it's the original module that it came from. And if we basically, I have 3 modules in this adventure set that I'm looking to go through, and then we'll be able to leave the planet. I do believe. I do have some other modules, but that's all we'll worry about for now. The other one, let's see here. Wow, we got rid of them. Once the player characters have found the hidden trapdoor, they can enter the complex beneath the ruins. The complex consists of a number of rooms and caverns. The rooms were built at the same time as the rooms above. The caverns look as though they were recently constructed. Basically, it does look like new construction underneath the rock walls on the outside. The rooms are caverns connected with corridors, some with ways. Basically, if you look at the map, you can see you can go from one level to another without going everywhere in that room or back and forth within each other. So it's a 3-dimensional puzzle. At first, the rooms will be in I'd say basically part of ruin, but as you go deeper, it gets better and better. It is huge in here, though. I mean, it is as wide as it is tall. We're talking 12 foot to the ceiling. It's like something much larger than you guys lives in here. It is not like, okay, you do still see stalactites and stalagmites here and there in the caves. There's still some of the natural stuff, but anything that's like, if there's a door, it's something that was built into it. And they basically cut it out perfectly. It's not like someone cut a cave and then pasted in, put in some 2x4s and crap. It's someone intentionally had done this. It's been here for a while, and it was made to look old from the outside. But also, though, give me as a final thing, a little notice off to the people watching. Give me a check on your force use. First, we'll start with Jason. If he doesn't make it, I'll let everyone know, because there is something here that's unique enough in the universe. And then I'll let you guys go. For now. Oh,
How about a 23?
Yeah, okay.
My use of the force is through the roof.
Yeah. I mention this because, first of all, there's a lot of people that know a lot more about Star Wars than me. So, but this thing is described a lot as a very unique thing in the universe. And what it is in the universe there is gets the best described as a race of people that are equal to being a crystal each. I mean, apparently, like, there was one in the middle of that robot. That one, General Grievous, I think. He wasn't really a living robot as much as it's a type of thing that has this inside it. Does this sound familiar to anyone? Because I looked it up, and basically it had some terms I didn't find recognizable, so that's why I'm asking. So, but basically, the energy you're feeling is something like a living species that's pretty much a crystal. And it's down there somewhere. Does that sound familiar to anyone?
It has been a very, very long time since I heard anything about this, but I know a little bit of what you're talking about.
Okay, for you, of course, you can look it up and find more information for next time, because it's something that would be buzzing in your head during the entire time going, I feel that before. But it is something that said that is quite unique as a form in the universe. But it is in its own way. It's like a lot of times when people find what they think are living robots, especially over a certain age, they're actually more like this thing was wearing a robotic looking body. Now, I may like be completely off on something. So if you guys can't find anything, let me know. But I guess we are done for now. So let me go ahead and open up my OBS. And
The first things that come to mind are basically what is in every single lightsaber, for the most part. Kyber crystals.
yeah, that would not, if it was connected to that from the way they're talking about it, it would not 100%. It would not surprise me. But it was something that was very like, this thing is strong in the Force. But I don't know enough about it to act like I know. I looked at it and said, damn it. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? My OBS. Oh, okay. I see. No, I can see the map. We're good. But yeah, go ahead and look for it. I'll check. I'll have more information next time. We just got a little further than I planned, and I was putting it off because I'm like, oh God, that looks confused. Yeah, let me, just out of curiosity, because we're here, I'm going to go ahead, pop open my AI, and see if I can find any information.
Beating up those poor gorillas.
Well, you were part of it.
Too late.
They started it.
Yes, they did. You did not shoot at anyone that had not attacked someone else first.
Yeah, well, it's Bib's fault.
You guys have apparently a Mandalorian that believes in the rights of animals, not humans, but animals. Let's see, it was General Grievous.
That's not surprising.
It's taking me a while. Come on. No Grievous. We'll go ahead and end this, and we'll just tell people later. So, let me go ahead and open the OBS. I'm going to fade it out and let you guys go. And then we'll look at it just privately when I don't have this OBS open. It controls everything. So, bye-bye, everyone. Bye. We're heading along.
Bye-bye.
Here's a picture of the big, one of the things that was, I talked, that was across the area, right there on the cover. Yeah, they almost ran into that thing, but now they're back downstairs, so they're safe. Thank you for your time, everyone. Let me find out here. I gotta stop it. Okay, bye-bye.